Hello Pandora Lovelies and welcome to this preview of the UK Mother's Day 2023 collection. This is a very exciting time because for those of you in the UK, you're celebrating Mother's Day very soon, and for the rest of us who have Mother's Day a bit later, we get to see some of the exciting charms that are coming up. So in today's preview, you'll see some bracelets, earrings, and some really exciting new charms. This is coming out in stores on Thursday the 16th of February in the UK, and also going to be online at our preferred retailers. So I'm very excited for some of the charms that we're going to be seeing in this particular release. So let's start with bracelets. First of all, we have this absolutely beautiful, classically styled Pandora Moments Sparkling Infinity Heart Clasp Snake Chain Bracelet, which has that beautiful infinity loop and then the cubic zirconia heart, and you can see how the loop goes through the heart, and I just think it's so timeless, so beautiful. And what you'll see is there's a lot of matching pieces in the collection. There's a necklace and earrings that you can actually pair with this Moments bracelet, so I think it's a really, really lovely edition. I also like that it doesn't necessarily specify that it's for a mother, so while this is a beautiful Mother's Day edition, you could also buy this for someone else that you love or have infinite love for. So I think that's really, really nice, and it is nice and affordable for our bracelet there. Then we have this gorgeous sparkling Herbarium cluster chain bracelet. So those of you who really like the Herbarium range that came out at Christmas time, you can add to your collection with this really pretty bracelet. So it's got those gorgeous crystals that the Herbarium range has, so the geometrical shapes, the circles, the sort of pear-shaped crystals, and they're really sparkly and beautiful. They catch the light. It's such a nice sort of tennis bracelet design there that we have. It's very delicate, it's very dainty. I think it's a really beautiful piece. Okay, up next we have the Pandora two-tone Infinity Heart Double Dangle Charm. So this one is super pretty. You can see in the little infinity loop, it does actually say Mum. So, and the O is or the U for those of us in the UK and Australia. The U is a crystal, so it's that pink crystal, beautifully designed, and you've got the same crystals around the bail and also around the heart, the rose gold 14 karat plated heart. So I think that's a really lovely part that design links the whole design together. So it links the infinity chain that we have with the heart and then the bail as well. So it really ties the silver with that rose gold together. So it's super pretty. You can see that it's got "To Me You Are Perfect" engraved on the back. I like the versatility that it incorporates the different spellings of mum as well, which is really nice, and Pandora definitely listened when people asked for that. So that's really lovely. Then we have this, I think, one of my favorite charms in the collection actually, because I just love its simplicity. I think it's really pretty. You've got the two-toned openwork Infinity Heart charm. So it is engraved with "Family is Love" on the bigger silver heart that is attached to the bracelet, and then you have this beautiful rose gold 14 karat plated sort of charm dangling from the heart itself as a heart on its own. And I think that's going to look beautiful on a bracelet, even the bracelet that we saw above with the infinity clasp. Also with that previous charm, the open work Infinity Heart, again, it doesn't necessarily just have to be for Mother's Day either. It's a beautiful charm for Mother's Day, but it can also have lots of different meanings, which I think is really nice. For the people that, you know, maybe were raised by someone else in their family, or just in general want to buy a beautiful charm for their family, you can still celebrate that to signify the same kind of love, but maybe for a different individual in your family. Then we have this really unique sort of generational charm coming out. It's the two-tone splittable family generations of hearts triple dangle charm. I think this is super lovely. You can acknowledge that matrilineal line from grandmother to mother to daughter. I'm definitely going to be getting this one. I think it's beautiful. You can give each member of the family a charm if that's possible for you, or you could have them all on one necklace, and they can all kind of be together there. And I just love the simplicity. I love the two-toned colors that we can see, and I also love the engraving. I love the font that they've chosen to engrave with. I think it's gorgeous. So that's definitely something that I will be purchasing. I think it's really pretty. Then Pandora often releases for Mother's Day charms that have that two-tone, that have that crystal, and are just absolutely gorgeous. Some of my favorite charms that I've seen in Pandora have actually been Mother's Day charms, just because they have it all, and I love that. And I think that's what mums deserve. So Pandora Moments two-toned open work mum and heart charm. And look at the size of that crystal in the middle of the heart. I think every mum would be, you know, very happy to receive this charm on Mother's Day. I think it's beautiful. And then you've got that 14 karat gold-plated heart that dangles underneath. So I think that's gorgeous. It's one of those classic Mother's Day styles, and I don't think they're going out of fashion. I think they're going to sell quite a few of those ones. Yeah, the crystal in the center, I think, just is a really standout piece of that particular charm. Then we have the same kind of idea, but as a dangle and in 14 karat rose gold plating. And again, look at the size of the crystal in the middle of this charm. It's just so beautiful and so big and so well deserved for every mum out there. I love this in rose gold. I wasn't, I didn't expect this charm, but I think in rose gold it just adds that extra sort of lavishness to it. It's very beautiful. So you've got the engraving on the back. You've also got on the back, like part of the dangle, the second dangle, you've got the beautiful CZ crystals that go around the heart, that go around the bail, and then of course our feature in the middle. And the font is really cool too. So I think that's great. It's very multi-layered. It's very rich in meaning. The sparkle is amazing. So I think, yeah, it does sing love and adoration. Okay, let's move on to our sparkling Hibarium cluster charm. So you've got a very similar charm to the rose gold one that came out at Christmas time. So you had the rose gold plated one, and now we have a silver one. So I think this charm is very beautiful. It will definitely be a feature on your bracelet, because knowing the rose gold one, this sparkles in the sunlight, it sparkles in light a lot and is very eye-catching. So when I've worn this charm in its rose gold variety, people have commented, I love your charm, I love your bracelet. So it's definitely caught people's attention. So it is a pair to the one in the winter collection, and it definitely would go with the other pieces that are from the Hibarium range. You might also like to get two and then put a dangle in between. I think that would be really beautiful as well. And it would be a nice gift if you're getting flowers as well, I feel. Okay, so we have another one of our splittable charms, which they've got that kind of theme this year with the splittable charms, which I think is lovely. It's a mother-daughter dangle, and as you can see, the CZ crystal in the middle, which is, again, lovely and large, is actually split in two, as is the heart, and then you can have a piece each. So you have a piece of the heart that makes up the two of you, a piece of each other's heart, which I think is a lovely metaphor and a beautiful concept. So if you're close to your mum and you want to celebrate her, this is the perfect splittable piece, because you each get a token that reminds you of one another. So it's very, very lovely, and I like that you can share the charm. Okay, this next one I thought was really interesting. So if your mum loves the Marvel collection, or is a Spider-Man fan, or is any superhero fan, or just has a quirky sense of humor and loves to have fun, I think this charm is perfect. Super Mum. So I love that title for it. I think it's really, really cute. And that idea that, you know, mum is your hero, again, the metaphor of that, the special message makes it all the more meaningful. It would go great on the Marvel bracelet as well. And it's a must if your mum loves that kind of cute design, she has a great sense of humour, or if she loves Marvel, I think that would be perfect because it could signify her love for a particular superhero too. Okay, so next we have our lovely I Woof You Moments charm. I love this. This is so cute. The little ears are adorable, and then the woof in capital letters there across the middle, and the heart with cubic zirconia. I think it's just really, really beautiful. Any fur mum out there would love this charm. So not everyone necessarily is a mum to a human child. So some of us are mums to fur babies, and I think that's a really nice way to celebrate that love that we have for our pets. Or it could just be a really cute charm for someone who's a dog lover as well. Sometimes my husband gets me gifts for my birthday or for Christmas from our pets too. So if for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or a birthday, you get this charm from, you know, your loved one's favourite pet, that might be a dog, that would make sense. That might be really sweet as well. So I just love this one. I think it's got, you know, a lot of charm and a lot of character. And I think quite a few people will like that one. This is another unique charm that's come out. So we've got this Moments Pearlescent White Heart Double Dangle Charm. So what's special about this is the actual pearls itself. I'm going to go to the description, then I'll scroll back up in a second because I don't want to get it wrong. So we've got, like, it's a new design, and the pearls themselves are unique bioresin man-made mother of pearl. So I think that's really, really cool. A lot of the Pandora pearl charms and dangles and rings and pendants from the past, mother of pearl in particular, are very popular. So I predict this one's going to be as well. And it's, again, another Mother's Day charm that's just got it all. So you've got the word mum with the heart in the center on the back dangle there. And then you've also got the beautiful pearl heart at the front with the mother of pearl, and then you also have that gorgeous little crystal in the bail, which is in a heart shape. So I think this is a very interesting piece, and I think it's going to capture lots of people's attention, and it's got a different style to it. So if your mum's not a fan of a lot of crystal or a lot of bling, this one might be the one for her because it's got that beautiful, delicate pearl design. So I think that's lovely, and I think it's going to be very popular. Okay, so the next one is an interesting dangle, and I'm interested to see this in person because I'm not sure whether the image is doing it justice necessarily, because we've seen the family tree dangle with the rainbow crystal in the front, and that's absolutely amazing. So I'm excited when I get a chance to see this one in store. So the Pandora Moments Pink Family Tree and Heart Dangle Charm. Again, interesting design. It's got that family tree idea. So it's a new addition to the Mother's Day collection. And you've got the pink cubic zirconia, but you've also got the rose shadow pink crystal, which is at the front. And this is one of those charms that you're going to be able to look at from the front and then from the back as well. So if it turns around, it's going to have an interesting design. I can't wait to see this one in store because I think it's going to be even more beautiful and probably very interesting to see. Okay, then we have our Pandora Moments Heart and Angel Dangle Charm. I think this one would go really well with the wishbone rings that came out at Christmas time, which had half cubic zirconia and then just half either polished sterling silver or 14 karat rose gold. So if you look those wishbone rings up online, you'll know what I mean. I think this would go really well with the silver wishbone rings because the cubic zirconia crystals are on different sides for each one. So the 14 karat rose gold has it on one side and then the silver has it on the other. So when you wear them as a stack, it looks really cool, but I think they'd go really well with this charm because the concept is the same. You have the half a heart being that sort of polished plain sterling silver, and then you've got the other half with the beautiful angel wing with the cubic zirconia with the detail of the wing itself. So I think that's really sweet, and I think it's a beautiful charm that would make a great pendant as well as something that you could dangle on your bracelet. And I think you could interpret the meaning of this charm in so many different ways. You could celebrate someone that is here with us. You could celebrate someone that has passed. You could even celebrate, a pet that has passed or a person. I think it's got a lot of versatility with that one. And I love the smooth juxtaposed with that sort of more intricate cubic zirconia side. Okay, now we're getting excited. So the Pandora Moments Disney Minnie Mouse Silhouetted Double Dangle Charm. This is a must for me. I have to get this charm. It's amazing. I love it. So you've got the double dangle with Minnie Mouse in rose gold on the front, and then you've got that beautiful white enamel on the back dangle. I love her bow. I love that it's in that shined rose gold, and then you've got the red crystals that go through it. Then we have our beautiful cubic zirconia that make up the mini shape, and then you have the same cubic zirconia linking the rose gold to the silver in the bail. Beautiful, so gorgeous. And of course the white enamel, which I think always looks really, really nice. And it is shimmering white enamel, so if you've seen other Pandora white enamel pieces, this one is similar to the other ones that shimmer. So I just think this is a must for a year where we've got Disney's 100th anniversary. It's really cute. I just think I have to get that charm. I can't wait till it comes out. Okay, let's have a look at some necklaces. So we have the Pandora Timeless Pave Single Row Bar Collier Necklace. So it's really, really pretty. It's in 14 karat gold plating, and you've got the beautiful cubic zirconia going across. So it's a bar type necklace. Some people really like those. I think they accentuate the collarbones really nicely, and they sit really nicely, and they look really elegant. So it's a really nice design, and the chain is really cool too with that sort of crisscrossy pattern. I think it's a very elegant, dainty piece, and it has earrings that we'll see shortly that will match it. So that's a really nice set to get mum or someone special. And then we have the Pandora Sparkling Herbarium Circle and Cluster Pendant Necklace. I really like that you've got the herbarium crystals in a circle formation. We've seen them before in the winter collection for 2022 with sort of long dangly necklace designs, whereas this one sits in a perfect circle. I think that's really nice, and I love the layering of the bigger crystal on top of the CZ circle. I think that's gorgeous. So again, that would go really nicely with some of the other charms in that collection. Here's our necklace that I was talking about being a pair for the bracelet. So we've got the Sparkling Infinity Heart. I think that should say, oh no, Collier Necklace. No, that's right. Sparkling Infinity Heart Collier Necklace, because we've got that chain and the way that it sits in the center. So the infinity loop hugging the heart, I just love it. I think it's really simple but beautiful. It's got so much meaning that you can attach to it, and the way that it's threaded through and looped through the heart, I think just makes for a really timeless and perfect design. So that's a really nice, again, piece that you could put in a set, and it's got a versatile meaning that you can attach to it. And what you'll find is with these necklaces, there are matching earrings. So I know that they're going to release a lot of these as sets. So then we have the Mum Pave Collier Necklace with the cubic zirconia heart in the center for the O or the U, depending on where you are from. It would be a U for me. So the Mum Sterling Silver has that cubic zirconia. It's really sparkly. It's got that same sort of chain that the previous ones also had, and you've got that font and that beautiful subtle way that Mum is written as well. I like that. I like their font this year. It reminds me of the rose gold letters that just came out in the Valentine's Day collection, and there's a few other charms that you'll see, and earrings that you'll see with that kind of idea as well. Okay, so here's our herbarium piece that is an addition to the ring collection. You've got the Sparkling Herbarium Cluster Open Ring. I love how the petal is either connecting to the flower or disconnecting from the flower, however you want to interpret it. That's really, really cool. So you've got the fact that it could symbolize so many different things. It could be adding to a family. It could be that silly game of he loves me not. It could just be a beautiful piece with a lovely kind of design, and the gap in the ring makes it unique and it makes it special. And again, I think the Herbarium range is a great talking point. People are going to notice this jewelry. They're going to, it's very eye-catching. So I think you'll find lots of attention when you wear the Herbarium jewelry. And it's not limited just to Mother's Day, this one, which I like as well. It's got that versatility. Okay, so here are our earrings in 14 karat gold plating with the CZ crystals, the Timeless Pave single row bar stud earrings, and then you have their matching necklace that we've already seen. So I really like that the clasp at the back is like a heart. I think that's really sweet. And I love that these are going to be just so sparkly and so elegant, and they're going to go really, really well in a set with the bar necklace. So that's definitely a lovely, lovely collection piece if that's something that would suit either your mum or yourself. I think they're great. So then we have the sparkling Herbarium cluster stud earrings, again going with the ring, going with the necklace, going with the charm. So there's something that you'll be able to wear. They're very beautiful, and again, great for gift sets. And those geometric shapes that we saw in the winter collection have made a comeback. And I think this would go well in a spring collection design as well. Like if you're pairing your earrings with your spring bracelet, I think this would be beautiful because the flowers are so pretty. And I love the little beading in the center there with the silver for the center of the flower. I think it's just so pretty. So they're lovely. I also really like these stud earrings. I don't often buy too many earrings because I'm spending so much money already on bracelets and charms and everything else, Disney. But if there's Disney earrings, I do buy those. But I think that I actually quite like a lot of the studs that are coming out in this collection. So I definitely have my eyes on these. I just love that design that they have. I love the infinity loop in its smooth silver, and I just love how it contrasts but connects to the heart with that more intricate texture with the CZ crystals. I love these studs. They're definitely on my wish list for this round. And again, it would make a beautiful gift set with the bracelet and the necklace that we've seen. Okay, so here's another set of really interesting earrings. A little bit more abstract, but they've got the words mum and love. Mum with the heart as usual now. So they're the Love Mum stud earrings. So that's lovely because if you turn them around, it will say Love Mum, and if you put them in the box like that, that's what she'll see when she opens them. So these letters, again, I think are reminiscent of the ones that came out in the Valentine's Day collection earlier in the year, where they were the single rose gold letters. It's a similar font that we have here, and I just think they're lovely. So if you bought the necklace with mum with the CZ crystal in the center, these earrings would be a really nice complementary piece to that. So guys, thank you for watching. This is a very exciting Mother's Day release for the UK, and I know the rest of us that have Mother's Day later in the year always have our beady eyes on this to see what's coming up for us. So on the 16th of February, get out there, get shopping. Some regions are going to do deals for Mother's Day, which is always exciting. I'm excited to see what deals they come up with. Let us know in the comments below if you love any of these pieces, if you're thinking of getting them for your mum or for a special other. And keep us posted with your beautiful designs on Instagram by tagging us. And make sure that you are definitely commenting in the YouTube, but also commenting on the blog itself, because this has come straight from the blog post that's going to be appearing on theartofpandora.com. We love that you guys are still excited, keeping the blog going. It's really special to us. And we hope that those of you who are going to be celebrating Mother's Day have a wonderful Mother's Day, filled with love and lots of Pandora, I hope. Have a lovely day wherever you might be in the world, and we'll see you very soon in our next video. Bye for now.